The Murlocs, Rapscallion. The Murlocs are an Australian band with ties to King Gizzard and the Wizard Lizard, but their style is very, independent of that really prolific group. Probably could describe them as like what would happen if Jack White listened to a lot more Who than he had Led Zeppelin. And I think that one of the things that Rapscallion really shows is how you can bring like character-driven songwriting into a more of a garage rock framework. Because this is an album, it's a concept album. It was very influenced by literary work and the lead singer's personal life. Ambrose Kenny Smith grew up as a skateboarder who felt very outcast and kind of felt like a misfit, kind of stumbling towards adulthood, like many of us did. And the album is based around this character, the Rapscallion, and his sort of coming of age story. And conceptually, the concept of the album is pretty much due to the lead singer. But musically, the guitar player, Callum Shortall, would bring in full songs. So you start to see a relationship between Ambrose Kenny Smith and Shortall that is not unlike what maybe like Elton John and Bertie Taupin used to do, or Neil Peart with Rush, where he would come in with a pretty much complete song, and the concept and lyrics would be added on top of an already fully realized track. And in addition to his own experiences growing up, Ambrose Kenny Smith also pulled on literary work. In particular, Cormac McCarthy's Blood Meridian played a big role in his development of the Rapscallion concept, as well as the album cover. All these things kind of came together to create this world in which the Rapscallion existed and has his experiences with other characters as he develops throughout the course of the album. Now, all this conceptual stuff sounds really heady, but in really big picture, you don't have to understand the concept to get the album. This is one of the things that's really clever about this. We've seen this in other places where even though this is an album that's bound together and really kind of has a storyline to it, the songs each exist independently of one another. You don't have to understand the concept to enjoy the songs independently, but it does enrich the overall experience of the album to get what the concept of it is. And this more literary approach is something you don't see as much with this style of kind of straightforward, kind of Strokes-inspired garage rock. And I think it's something that really makes the album distinctive from a lot of other albums in this style. It affirms that big ideas can exist in rough-edged music, and that storytelling does not have to come at the expense of immediacy.